It is right there. The rotation is moving towards the north right now. So that is north of Lewis. Lewis, you're not included into this confirmed tornado, but that is moving towards the north along Highway 62 right over Gold, and that is heading out of our viewing area. But if you have any family members up there, go ahead and take your safe spaces. Because this is a confirmed tornado. Yeah, that's right, Blake. We can see those severe thunderstorm warning right now for Comanche County. You can see on Storm Tracker radar, there's that cold front. That cold front is going to be dropping down across Texoma around 8 a.m. And that's when we can expect some storms to start to fire off. Near Henrietta, this is the cell that Cameron is nearby. And you can see that dip within the cell that we're looking at right there. That's where all the warm air is starting to go into. And that's the reason this storm is starting to intensify as it's heading towards Ryan right. Here is the main story of the weather world. You can see Hurricane Milton. Yesterday, it strengthened to a Category 5 storm. I'm telling you, this is just a beast of a storm. It's kind of weakened a little bit because it's going through a process called the eye wall replacement cycle. And that's when the storm stretches out, and you can see how rigged the eye looks right now. But trust me, is going to get its act together. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome back on this Monday. Here's your storm tracker radar. So far, you can see storms are making its way across the region. Earlier this morning, like I keep mentioning, it was early this morning, around 3:30, we had a tornado warning for Comanche, Cotton, and Tillman County. That is no longer. You can see those storms are losing its intensity. Further up north, you see that Oklahoma City has that tornado warning. But for us across the region of Texoma, some isolated showers along Highway 81, moderate rain into Marlow, Oklahoma. Lawton, you're dry right now. Here in Wichita Falls, we're seeing a little bit of isolated showers, more moderate rain along Highway 287 near Iowa Park and Burke Burnett. What we're watching, this line of storms making its way across the region later on this morning. The timing for that should be around 8 to 8:30, making its way here into Wichita Falls. So plan accordingly. We are going to see heavy downpours of rain, maybe out in front of it, gusty winds and some small hail. If we take a look at this line so far, that's making its way into Seymour. You can see so far just some really heavy downfalls of rain on your morning commute down in Seymour. So give yourself some extra time if you still can. Further up north, you can see that pinkish color into Vernon along Highway 183. That is hail. So it's a small pea-sized hail is associated with this storm as it moves towards the east. You can see that should be moving over towards FM 1763. If you're on that highway, definitely plan to see some hail, some small hail associated with that. This line stretches all the way into Oklahoma, into Altus, Oklahoma along Highway 62. You can see heavy downpours of rain stretching towards Ilmer. That's going to be making its way into Frederick along 183 as well as Snyder here in the next couple of minutes. But for us across Wichita Falls, we're still seeing those isolated showers. As I mentioned, we're not done with the rain just quite yet. 65 degrees is our current temperature here in Wichita Falls. Nakona, you're at 71 degrees, and look at those wind speeds. Gusty winds there out of the south. Temperature so far nice and comfortable. We're expecting to see more rain chances later on this morning. A little bit warmer further down south with 71 in Bowie, 73 down in Bridgeport, and then 73 into Graham. So your headlines for today, we're seeing those storm systems make its way across the region. Should clear out of Texoma early today around 1 p.m., 2 p.m. And then after that, we're going to be done with this, the rain and severe weather, all that good stuff. We're going to set us up nicely for Election Day tomorrow. So low tornado potential as it heads towards our eastern counties. That's going to be something we got to watch for, embedded tornadoes. But for the most part, today's high, 76 degrees. Sunset will be a lot earlier at 5:38. Your commute forecast, pack that umbrella, yellow lights ahead. But coming back home, we don't have to worry about any more rain. Green lights all ahead, Blake. It's looking great so far, Blake. You know, it's better inside. It's nice and cool in here. It's a little warm outside, but overall, you can see the turkeys are inside, so this is exactly where you need to be. I have a full basket of turkeys, and they're not just only taking turkeys. They're taking ham, any type of canned food as well, something just to help out the families. That's the reason we're out here. We're off down into Haskell. So here is your gridiron forecast. You know, we got to start off fast. This is at kickoff. You can expect to see some rain, but then definitely we got to hit that slant in the middle to move the sticks a little bit, and you can see still rain chances around halftime. By the end of the game, we're definitely going to be moving the ball down the field. We'll still see 78 degrees, and rain chances will be increasing. So,
that's all I'm going to say.
I say this all the time. I'm just a messenger, but the good news is we're still far out, okay? We really need the rain because, you know, we're in that stage 1 drought right now,
true.
And we haven't seen rain the entire month so far.
Channel 6.
Well, welcome back, everyone, and good morning on this beautiful Thursday. Hey, guess what? Only one more day till Friday, then the weekend will be here. It seems like this week has just flown by, but overall, current temperatures, it feels like fall out there, like we told you it was going to be. 35 degrees currently up in Medicine Park, Oklahoma. Humidity is about 85%. Winds are nice and calm. The real feel there is at 35 as well. Burke Burnett, Your current temperature, 42 degrees. Winds are out of the southeast at around 6 miles per hour, and they'll remain out of the southeast this afternoon. And that's the reason we're going to see a little bit warmer temperatures as the sun starts to rise. But overall, not too hot like we've seen in the last couple of weeks. 41 degrees in the cone, and southeast winds about 9 miles per hour. Temperatures so far across the region, as I mentioned, nice and cool. 42 degrees here in Wichita Falls, 54 down in Seymour, 41 degrees in Bowie, and then also 45 in Altus, Oklahoma. Your real field temperatures, it's pretty chilly out there, so please just listen. If you don't listen to me, just listen to me on this. If you're going out to the bus stop, please listen to your mom and dad. Put a jacket on, put a hat on. I know you're going to think, Mom, that's not cool, but listen. It's cool to stay warm. I'm trying to tell you right now. 38 degrees is what it feels like right here in Wichita Falls. 35 in Lawton, Oklahoma. The next 3 days will start to warm up just a little bit into the low 80s heading into the weekend. But overall, Halloween is only a couple of more weeks away. And, oh, there's a cat. The temperature today, 75 degrees, Priscilla.